We have my mama here, as I mentioned earlier, and it is a privilege, and I give God all the glory for making the opportunity for her to be here with us on Sally's Diary. So I just wanted to chat with her, so I'm just bringing you into a conversation between us about your business life. You mentioned some points earlier about how you started talking about how working with your mom, piqued that interest into business. So how many years now have you been into business?
Into business.
I know your mom was a business person.
Yes.
Okay, so did you do business? Let's even start from there. Did you do business with your mom?
Yes.
Okay, and then before you started your own?
Even though in Oshogo, I grew up in Oshogo. That's where I was even born. So over there, while I was in primary and secondary school, they will say when we finish school, we will go home to go and be doing some houseworks or lesson or this or that. But I love to always be in shop with them. So anytime weekend when I will go to the shop and see that they are girls, because there are girls. Kí ni wọ́n ń pa àwọn tó ń kọ́ṣẹ́ yẹn?
Sales girls.
Àwọn tó ń kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀
Internship.
èèyàn. No.
Sales assistants. Apprenticeship. Apprentice.
When I see that the apprentices with them are hawking at weekend, they will be walking about the town. So me too, I will say I will carry three. First of all, my moms, they first discourage it. They saw that I have interest.
Passion.
Yes, I have passion for it, for selling. So they allow me. So on my own, it's a free this thing, on my own free will. I carry three. I put the wares and the wares. I started working with their princesses, and small time. That's how I knew majority of roads, corners in Oshogo. That's how I built interest
in business.
Part of the way I built interest in the business. So whenever I have the opportunity to travel to anywhere, if I have any amount with me, I will go to their market, buy something to come and sell.
I remember growing up, anywhere you went, you would bring back goods to sell.
I will come and sell. So that's how I became a business.
And over the years, it's evolved from one business to the other.
From one business, yes, from one business
to the other. My question for you now would be, mention some of the businesses you've done. Because anybody's wondering, I say, oh, you're a businesswoman, you have great business ethics. Can you mention some that come to mind?
Thank you for this opportunity. I traded in clothing. My brother's wife was a distributor in clothes, so whenever I go to Lagos, I will carry. And when I bring them to Warri, believe me, within a week or 2 weeks or one, the goods are finished. I may carry 10 bags of Ghana must go goods, and I will pay parts. The remaining parts I will pay. I pay
instrumentally.
Not instrumentally like that, because by the time I pay twice, I've finished, I've done with my payment. So that's why she's happy to always sell for me too, to allow me to carry too.
So let's pause from how you started. The first part was how you started. You started under your mom. So that was your first exposure to business.
Yes.
And you realized you were interested in it.
Yes.
And
it became my passion.
It became your passion.
Yes.
And over the years, you've evolved to different business types. And then from there, it evolved. I remember growing up as well, there was a supermarket. You owned a supermarket in front of our house.
Yes.
At some point.
Dominion Supermarket.
If I may ask, why did you close? I'm sure there might be some lessons for when you ran it. So if you can run us through the basic lessons and why you closed it, so that someone watching can learn from your mistake and learn from your victory and apply what worked for you and what did not work for you. 1 minute for each of the questions.
Okay. Why I closed the business was because of the miscreants on the streets.
Thieves.
They burgle into the store through the wall and go and cut away almost more than half of what
Of the
I
items
have
in the store.
in the store. So that's why I stopped that one. And that one too, I sold different things. I sold provisions with baking things, different things, but the gain there is not up to anything. So, and since I was somehow robbed in the shop, that is when thief, when they burgled into the shop, and now say, "Ah, what am I making in the shop
It's not worth
particular
it.
that it doesn't want to continue, since I have other things that I can spend my time on."
The essence of this video was just to have a chat with my mom. Since I knew her, she's been doing business. She's had a 9 to 5, which now I'm like, I don't know how you did it. I give you a round of applause. Having your 9 to 5, growing through your 9 to 5, also doing businesses by the side.
9 to 5.
9 to 5, you had a corporate job.
Okay.
That's what they call 9 to 5. Sorry,
okay.
I ain't seen it's what they call 9 to 5.
Okay.
So she had like her formal corporate job, which is what I call 9 to 5, and then she also had a business. So most memories I have of my mom is in the morning she'll go to her office, and then in the afternoon from the office she's going to the market. So a lot of our memories was found in her stores in the market, which is, as I mentioned earlier, one of the things I was hoping to get from this video. Just her sharing her stories and us learning from her resilience, her tenacity, because I believe it was not always rosy. A lot of times it was a lot of prayer points around mommy's business, so it's not like it was very rosy, but still she pulled through. No matter the storms she faced, while in the business, she pulled through, she persevered, and I believe God really helped her, which is why I asked for her to grace Seddy's diary, so we can learn from her business skills, her business acumen.
More. I still have more on my business before we go to my normal official work.
I'm not even focusing on official work in this video. It's core business life.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask questions, but you can also talk.
Thank you, viewers. Thank you, viewers, for being there. Like I've said, in the business, the one I travel to, whenever I go to UK, maybe on holiday, that's when I carry goods and come and sell after giving. But my children are my priority anyway. I will select their own. I will allow them to select and take. Even my some of my siblings' children, when if I stop over in their place, I give it out. Then another thing is that of Dubai too. The same thing, the same way play out.
Right. So quickly, can you take us through some of the challenges you faced while you've gone through your various businesses? Correct me if I'm wrong, you've been doing business for probably over 40 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So some of the
Over
key
40
challenges
years.
you faced in the span of the 40 years plus where you've been doing different businesses.
One of the challenges is bad debts. Let me call it bad debt, because some of the people that bought things from us,
So you sold
from
on
me,
credit.
that I sell on credit, getting the money back became a problem. So some of them are still outside that
Bad
I
debt.
couldn't locate till now.
Wow.
So that's bad debt. And I sold them out, like I've said. Majority of what I'm selling are on credits. Both the clothings, that is the clothing, the every other thing that I'm selling, apart from the superstore that I said I opened, every other thing used to be on credit, because I'm a teacher. As a teacher, when I go to school in the morning, but initially they have 2 sessions. When I got married and go and join my husband in Mori, they have 2 sessions in the school: morning session, afternoon session. In the morning session, when I was in the morning session, I go to school, prepare my children, they go to their school too. I go to school to go and teach. in the afternoon session, in the afternoon, because we close earlier than usual, so that the afternoon people can resume. In the afternoon, I will carry my car, put load inside, then going from school to school, one school to the other, that are on afternoon session, and we sell on credit. I'm not the only one doing that. Then many teachers, that's how some even survive that period. So many teachers, mostly those of us who are female, so we do meet ourselves in the schools where we sell. But the disadvantage of that one is not that they will not pay. They pay because we are in the same system that time. That is, once they get salary, you start going around again to collect your money. You see the stress in it. It's stressful, but we're enjoying it there. And there are some that we call bad debtors. They don't pay. When they see you coming, they will run away. They will say, they are going. By the time you get to their class, they will say, she just left. So now, auntie, so she saw you, that's why she ran away. Cool. So there are many of them like that. And how do we manage them? Is that unexpectedly you go and corner them. And there are some of them that maybe through transfer, they will transfer and they won't bother about your money again. So
Bad
so
that's one of the challenges that you face.
Yes,
bad debt. What other challenges did you face?
Bad debts. So
During
and they didn't count it to be anything in worry. Those debtors, they will say no be money I owe. So they didn't count it to be anything. But thank God that thing went like that. Another thing is that when I started selling, I get shop, I now started selling in the shop. So at least to minimize the debtors and to minimize the going around. Another one is unfaithful sales people. With some of the
staff
issues that I employed.
They are out there to
for
their own pockets.
Yes, they are not faithful enough. Dishonest sales assistants. So that's another one. Then another one is us in my as a distributor. We deal with the third party from the local governments and co. They will come around you and be harassing you.
When you say third party, because third party can be anybody. You mean thugs?
They are thugs.
Or in Nigerian lingua, agbero.
They are thugs. They will call themselves sticker. They will say they are selling sticker, selling tickets and co.
And they constitute nuisance.
Yes, they constitute nuisance to the business because they come around to disturb you and the driver and even the vehicle. At times, they will lock the vehicle down and go.
Wow, that must have been stressful.
Yes, and so another
challenge
is stress. Because of all those things that one is passing through, it constitutes
a lot of stress. Dealing with staff, dealing with dogs, dealing with local government authorities. I can imagine.
All those
but you don't look like it though. See how you're looking. If I say your age now, they'll be surprised. You're looking very good.
So all those things, they constituted to stress. And I have to relax because earth, they say, is wealth.
You relaxed when you were working? So I was born and being on the go. Okay, now finally, yes. Now she's relaxing. Now. I give it to her. If not, since I was born, either one business or the other.
Yes, before you were even born.
Okay, now you heard it. All right, and so despite these challenges, you know, your life is a testimony, because you just said it now. The challenges you mentioned it in like 3 minutes. This. These were years of challenges, but by God's grace, you don't look like that because you were able to thrive despite these challenges.
Yes.
So what are some of these things you did that helped you thrive? What are some of the things that helped you grow your business, scale your business? Because you were not just growing, you were scaling, you were growing in ranks. So what were the habits you
Thank God.
did?
The first habit, the first thing is prayer. Prayer. They say
A prayerless
prayerless
person
Christian
is a
powerless Christian. So I cultivated that. Will I call it habit, or it's one
A
of
lifestyle.
my passion? My lifestyle is to pray, and I used to pray through, and God, thank God that by His grace and mercy, because He said in His word that I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. I'm fortunate to be part of the people that God had mercy on. So
Thank God.
the prayer has been keeping me through.
Thank God. So prayer, one of the major
Prayer
things
is
that
one
helped
of the
you.
major
What
things.
else?
Another thing that helped me through savings and investment.
You're a great saver.
I did a lot of savings. I don't tamper with my business.
So you always
anyhow.
distinguished business money from your personal money?
Yes. I distinguish business money from my household money or from my personal money. So I don't used to touch my business money.
And you
Even
also
the gain on
invested
it, I save, I invest.
Quick question
I use
though.
it to do.
You mentioned the
great
gains on the
things.
business. Did you used to put back your gain into the business? Put it back to be part of the capital?
Yes.
Okay.
I do put it back to be part of my capital, but that doesn't disturb me from saving and investing at the same time.
I see. So you put in the business back, but you also saved and you invested, and you've been doing that right from...
Yes, ever since. Even in my job as a civil servant, that is as a teacher, and my salary, I still do this.
You're still saving. So what if you are saving? You now see one beautiful thing that is not for business, that is for you.
That's contentment. So I thank God for giving me the gifts of being content. So I have that spirit of contentment in me, that nothing you can bring across me. I don't used to buy things on credits, apart from the clothing when I was selling, and the clothing,
and that was for business, and then you always returned it back.
I return it even before before our agreement we reach. I've returned it I've paid off all my money. So I don't used to, nothing enter my eyes. I don't used to put my eyes on clothing like women do, on clothing, on jewelry,